This is for 7th grade. This is day 3 of your original snow packet on volume. I just wanted to show you how to do 1, 2, and 3, just to give you an idea of how to use your formulas for finding volume of a sphere, cylinder, and a cone. I'm going to start off by reading the information as given, and then we're going to do numbers 1, 2, and 3. While I am reading over this, please make sure you have your calculator handy. That way you can follow along and use your calculator as we are doing the problems together. Each species of pitcher plant has a different shape to hold the fluid that traps and digests prey. Some are spherical, while others are more like cylinders or cones. You can use the formulas below to estimate the volume of a liquid a pitcher plant jug can hold. So we're going to use this information to calculate the volume of select pitcher plants. Use 3.14 for pi and round your answers to the nearest hundredth. So number 1, like sundews, an N. albomarginata pitcher plant has trichomes on the rim of its jug that attracts termites. Its pitcher is shaped like a cylinder with a radius of 1 centimeter and a height of 7.8 centimeters. What's this pitcher plant's approximate volume? So we're going to look at the volume formula for a cylinder, which is volume equals pi times the radius squared times the height. We're going to substitute our values. We know that pi is 3.14. Our radius, which they give us in the problem, is 1 centimeter, so we're going to square that. And our height is 7.8. Order of operations, we're going to solve exponent first. I'm going to start by rewriting the first part of the problem. 1 squared is 1 times 1. And we're going to finish by rewriting the last part of the problem. Now, we have to multiply those three numbers together. So it'd be 3.14 times 7.8. I don't have to enter in the 1 because we know that any number times 1 is itself. So when you multiply those three numbers together, you should get 24.492. The directions tell us we need to round to the hundredths place, so I'm going to look at the 2. The 2 is less than 5, so in this case, our 9 is going to stay the same, so our answer is about 24.49 centimeters cubed. Number 2, N. Umbularia has a small spherical jug. Not only do these plants eat insects, but they also have been found to break down leaves and bark that fall into the jug too. On average, this pitcher plant's jug has a radius of about 2 centimeters. What's its approximate volume? So this time we're going to look at a sphere. Volume, the formula for this is volume equals 4/3 times pi times the radius cubed. Cube means we're going to multiply our radius by itself 3 times. First off, we're going to rewrite the problem and substitute our given values. Pi equals 3.14, and the problem tells us that our radius is 2 centimeters. Order of operations, we're going to do the exponent first. So 2 times 2 times 2 equals 8. Now what I do to make this a little more simpler for me, we know that when we multiply fractions, we multiply the numerators all together, and then multiply the denominators all together, and then divide. So since we have 4/3, I'm going to change 3.14 and 8 to a fraction by putting a 1 under them. If you know another way to enter this into the calculator and you want to do it that way, that is perfectly fine too. So I'm going to start by multiplying my numerators. I have 4 times 3.14 times 8. That gives us 100.48. Now I'm going to multiply my denominators. 3 times 1 times 1 is 3. Now that fraction bar tells us we need to divide. So 100.48 divided by 3 gives us 33.493 repeating. Like the directions tell us to do, we're going to round to the hundredths place. We're going to look at this 3 It is also under 5, so therefore the 9 is going to stay the same. So our answer is about 33.49 centimeters cubed. And number 3. I am not sure how to pronounce this plant's scientific name, so therefore we're just going to call it the poop-eating plant because it feeds on bat poop. It is cone-shaped with a radius of 1.5 centimeters and a height of 18 centimeters. What's its volume? So I'm going to flip back here to the volume of a cone. It equals pi times the radius squared times the height divided by 3. Again, we know that pi is 3.14. Our radius given to us in the problem is 1.85. We're going to have to square it. Our height is 18, and we're going to divide that by 3. First off, we start with order of operations. So in your calculator, you're going to hit 1.85 times 1.85, which gives you 3.4225. And then we're going to finish out writing the rest of the problem. So times 18 over 3. Again, order of operations, we're going to do multiply, divide, left to right. So the first problem we're going to do is the 3.14 times the 3.4225. In your calculator, you should get 10.74665. And we're going to times that by 18 over 3. Now we can do the 18 over 3, which is 6. So we're going to be multiplying the 10.74665 by 6. And we get 64.4799. Again, we're going to round to the hundredths place. So we're going to look at this 9. And it is above 5. So in this case, we're going to round the 7 up to an 8. So our answer is 64.48 centimeters cubed. Thanks for watching.